So we have seen creating a Django project in 1 minute, 2 minutes. Okay, that is fine. But now we are going to create it in just 10 seconds. Okay. If you are not watching my previous videos, link to previous videos is available in the description. Otherwise, you will not be able to understand what I'm going to do now. Okay. So if you feel that you're not understanding something, please watch my previous videos. Links are available in the description. And then you will be very comfortable while doing this exercise. Okay. So now let's jump into the topic and we will start with the creating a Django project in just 10 seconds. Okay, we are reducing the time from 2 minutes, 1 minute to just 10 seconds. Okay, now here I will just share my screen and we will start. So now you can see my screen, and on my screen I have DTime and inside the DTime I have Django projects. Okay, so I will go to DTime. So you will see Django projects and Django path. These are the two things available here. Django projects and Django path, and we have created these two folders in the previous exercises. If you are not aware of this, please watch my previous videos. Links are available in the description. Now here I will go inside the Django projects folder, and here we have created these three projects in this series. Okay, creating a Django project in 1 minute, 2 minutes, and now we are creating in 10 seconds. Now here Django project, here I see environment folder. Okay, so I just right click here, and the size of environment folder is 38.5 MB. And once again I will go to first again another project folder, and here also I see that environment folder is there, and with the same size, approximately same size, 39 MB. That is the same, approximately same size. And another folder project, and here also I have the env file. I right click here, and here also you will see 38.5 MB. So that means the environment folder is available in each project. So downloading that environment folder for each project is killing your time. So we have to reduce that, and we have to cut down that time. Okay. So this is the first thing. So what we'll do, we'll copy this environment folder from here and just go to D drive, and we have Django path folder already created. How we have created this folder and what we have done inside this folder. Please watch my previous videos. Okay. So I will go inside the Django path and right click paste. So I'm pasting that full environment folder inside the Django path folder. So what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to cut down that step of downloading the environment files from the internet. So that step is cut now. So the time for getting that folders downloaded, getting those files downloaded from the internet is gone. Okay, now we have only two things remaining. What is that? So upgrading pip and then installing Django. But we have already upgraded pip while creating a project, and also we have already installed Django while creating the project, and we have copied this environment folder from the already created project that contains Django installation, and that also contains the upgraded pip version. So you are actually cutting down the 3 steps. Which are the 3 steps? The first step is what? What is that? Environment folder. Okay, downloading the environment folder, cut down. Okay, second step is upgrading the cut. Okay, that is upgraded version of pip is available in the environment folder, and installing Django, cut, because that is also installed, and that is installed version of that Django is already available in the environment folder. So you can make use of that environment folder. So we are creating a common place to access all the installations of Django pip. Okay, so you are ready with that. Just let it get pasted, and I will show you how we can achieve this. Okay, so this is not yet over. Okay, there is one more important step. Now here I will go inside the environment folder, and I will go inside the scripts folder. I will just copy it. I will just copy the whole path, right click copy. And after copying, what I will do is I will just go to start and advanced system settings. Okay. Advanced system settings. I will click on advanced system settings, and some of you may be knowing what I'm doing here, but other people, okay, so those who are not watched my previous videos, please observe this carefully, and you will have to watch my previous videos if you are feeling something is not understood with you. Okay, so please watch my previous videos if you are not compatible with this technique, so you will become very much compatible with this technique. So I will go inside the environment variable. I'll go click here path. Under the system variables, be careful, I'm not using user variables. Here also path variable is there, but be careful, I'm going inside the system variables. I'm clicking on the path, and now I'm clicking on the edit button, and I will just scroll down. I will see the Django path that is already there, and we have created it. Okay, so you know how we have created it. Please watch my previous videos if you don't know, and click on new. I'm just pasting the path that I have already copied just now. I copied the path up to the scripts folder inside the environment folder. Okay, I'll just right click and paste. So that path is here. Now I'll click on OK, 3 times. Okay. Now I will just go inside the D drive. I have the Django project folder and Django path folder. Now the magic is that I I have to first I will go inside the Django path and I will show you what modifications I have done in the cdpa.bat. Okay, so if you don't know what is the cdpa.bat, please watch my previous videos. I will just right click here and edit. And here you will see Django admin start project. That is the first command for creating the project. Second command is for creating the app. So this command cdpa.bat requires two parameters. First is project name, second is app name. So here is the first parameter will be the project name and second is the app name, and then we are migrating and then we are running the server. Okay, so these are the commands inside that file. So I have created another file upid.bat. Right click and edit. So two commands here are installing, okay, upgrading the pip, and second is the installing Django. So I have created a separate file for these two commands. So upid will be the new command which will upgrade the pip and it will also install the Django. So these two things will happen when you use the upid command. Okay, but we are going to skip it because we have already installed Django and we have already upgraded the pip. Okay, an upgraded version of pip is already available in the env folder. That env folder is on the system path now. Okay, so what happens when that scripts folder? Okay, so we have put this scripts folder on the path. That means, so whenever you use pip, operating system will say that yes, pip is available. So operating system will look in this folder. Okay, it will look, operating system will look in this folder and it will say that yes, pip is installed. We will directly run the pip command. Okay, and another installing Django. Yes, Django is also installed. You can see in folder. You can see in the folder. It is on the environment path and it is installed in this folder. So it will directly create a project for us. It will not say that this is undefined command. This is this command is not found, or that error will not be there. Okay. Now it will. Let's go to D drive and I will just go to Django projects folder. So I will go inside the Django path one more time. So I will just discuss this upid.bat. It contains upgrading pip and installing Django. So those two commands I have separated from this cdpa.bat. Please be careful about that. And if you are feeling something difficult, please watch my previous videos. Link to previous videos is available in the description. So here, Django projects, and here I will create another folder. Right click, new folder, and proj. Enter button. And inside this folder, I'm the proj folder. I'm inside the proj folder now. I will just click here next to the path. Okay, just click here. So just see my mouse cursor. Okay, just click once. Okay, don't click twice. Now right click on this, or just use Ctrl+C shortcut. Right click, copy, and after copying that path, so we have to okay, just click here and use cmd. Okay, now we are inside the command prompt and that path is already there. Okay, D Django projects proj, we are inside the project folder and it is the command prompt. Now what I will do is I will just use the cdpa command, cdpa, create Django project and app, cdpa. So first parameter will be the app name, project name, proj is the project name, and second parameter will be the app name. Now you can count your time. Just I will hit the enter button and you can count the time. So how much time it takes to create the Django project. Okay, I'm telling that it is 10 seconds, but let's see what happens. Hit enter button. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yes. So I can see that it's 15 seconds. Okay. Create a Django project in 15 seconds. So now I just copy it. Also, this depends on your hard drive speed, okay, memory speed. If you are using SSD, it will be more faster for you. So I'm just copying that path, hit enter button, and just click on start button and click on Google Chrome, and just paste it. So I just paste it here, hit enter button, and you can see we have created a Django project in just 10 seconds. And how do you feel now? Please comment below. Okay. So otherwise, how I will come to know. Okay. Please comment below how this is working for you. And if you want to join my Facebook group, please join it, because if you get some problems, you can discuss those problems in that group, and I will definitely try to solve that problem. Okay. Oh, I forgot one thing. Okay. The thing is admin page. Okay. So I want to show the admin page. So I will just right click here. I just click on this path. Okay. Whatever the path available here, I will just click here and I will use /admin and hit enter button. So you can see the admin page. So it is with migrations. Okay, it is not without migration. It is with migration, and we have created a Django project in just 10 seconds with migrations. Okay, with migrations. So with migrations in 15 seconds, we can say it's 15 seconds, and without migration, it's 10 seconds. Yes. So it's a create a Django project in 10 seconds, but create a Django project with migrations in 15 seconds. Okay. But still, it's a very less time as compared to 1 minute, 2 minutes, or the previous old traditional technique, 15 minutes, 30 minutes. Okay. So now you're able to create a Django project in just 10 seconds. Now you can focus on other things, other important things of your project. Okay. And just enjoy, just comment, just like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon. Okay. Bye.